What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. Hope you're tuning in today, or if you tuned in at 2 Eastern for my stream with Jimmy Dore, or at 5:30 Eastern, I'll be streaming with Melanie Mac. Double stream Tuesdays. I hope you'll tune in. A new chart is circling the interwebs that lays out just how bad the fast food debacle has gotten. It's gotten so bad now that obviously McDonald's, we know, has panicked and tried to offer a reasonable extra value meal price at $5, which it actually isn't. Meanwhile, pictures, photographs, and news stories of their $25 meal deal or their $19 Big Mac meal, all this stuff, they dominate the headlines. As I've said, I live in the Midwest. I live in Wisconsin. A quarter pounder of cheese extra value meal at McDonald's is like $11. That's wild for McDonald's grade beef. I saw a commercial. Now, maybe I'm just, maybe I'm an idiot and maybe Chili's like isn't a tier above McDonald's, but I view it as one. They just ran a special which included a soda, unlimited chips and salsa, and a burger and fries for like $10.59. There's literal blood in the water, and everybody's coming for it. McDonald's is like, hey, check out, we got some free nuggies. Well, now Wendy's is coming after McDonald's with the new $3 breakfast value meal. By the way, the $3 breakfast meal used to be how much it always was. Let's actually look at this chart first. I don't want to bury the lead. By the way, if you're enjoying the videos, enjoying the coverage, really do hope you leave a like on the video. And if you haven't yet, please do subscribe or follow down below. I would greatly, greatly appreciate the support. It's hard to reach you the way that, all these search engines are and things like that. So the best way to reach you is if you create an account and click that follow or subscribe button. So Tim Pool writes, holy smokes, I knew Biden inflation was bad, but I didn't realize how bad. So if we look at just the last 4 years, now most charts that I've looked at, most charts that I've seen are over the last 10 years that show McDonald's prices have more than doubled in the last, or tripled in more than the last 10 years, or in the last 10 years or so. But when you narrow it down to the last 4 years, it's even worse. End of 2019 pricing on a medium French fry, $1.79. I still feel like that's a lot for McDonald's French fries, but whatever. Mid 2024, so let's call it now, $4.19, 135% increase. The McChicken at the end of 2019 was $1.29. It is now $3.89 for the exact same McChicken, although many of you, if you're like me, probably noticed that it's smaller. The Big Mac went from $3.99 to $7.49, an 87% increase. By the way, the McChicken is a 200% increase. A 10-piece McNugget, which isn't even enough for a full-grown adult, from $4.49 to $7.50. And a simple cheeseburger that used to be on the dollar menu went from $1 to $3.15, a 215% increase. If you look at Taco Bell, again, it's not just McDonald's, but McDonald's is perhaps the most stark. A beefy 5-layer burrito, I'm not sure that's real beef they put in there, but that's not for me to debate, went from $1.69 to $3.69, 118% increase. The soft taco went from $1 to $1.19, 19 cents over 4 years. That's very acceptable. The bean burrito went from $1 to $1.19. I'm not freaking out about that. The Crunchwrap Supreme went up 50%. $5.29 seems like a lot, but again, not totally insane. Chick-fil-A also, a deluxe chicken sandwich, just the sandwich, went from $3.65 to $6.55, 100% increase. 8 Chick-fil-A nuggets went from $3, which is already a lot for chicken nuggets, to $6, 100% increase. Milkshake went up 70%. The waffle fries went up 81.2%. Now, what's wild is a lot of people pointing out sandwiches don't cost more to make. Your dollar buys less sandwiches. Even garbage food is unaffordable. Thanks, Bidenomics. That's because they've hidden the food costs from their core CPI data. Now take away all the oil pumped into the system from our reserves and see how bad inflation really is. Inflation is a tax on the middle class and poor. The poor are absolutely being crushed under Biden. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know, like, I think I'm not a big, when I say middle class, I really mean everybody who's at middle or below. I don't like to call people poor or lower class because that is a negative connotation. We'll just say people that are living paycheck to paycheck. But I would argue that I'm not exactly pumped about paying $12 or $13 for a quarter pounder with cheese from McDonald's either. And now that the price has gotten so insane, and I look at compared to, Chili's, or I don't know, going to the butcher and getting a really nice cut of beef and probably getting 2 burgers out of that $12 of like much higher quality Angus than McDonald's probably has. Like that, all these options just seem better. I don't think that it matters where you are financially. Even if you consider yourself upper middle class or upper class, that doesn't mean you want to waste your money. That doesn't mean you want to throw all your money out the window. That's insanity. I didn't get ahead by pissing money away. I've lived basically, eating and drinking the same things. Yeah, my house is a little bit bigger now. Maybe I have a nicer car. But for the most part, I still buy my shirts in bulk from Amazon or whatever. And, I don't, I buy cargo shorts in the 5-pack from Amazon. I don't go out and spend money needlessly. Now, since there's blood in the water, Wendy's has declared war on McDonald's discount meals by offering a $3 breakfast value meal. By the way, that is a good value. The Dublin, Ohio-based company, which earlier this year was forced to do damage control by clarifying that it would not be introducing surge pricing. Remember that? Introduced the $3 meal Monday, a week after McDonald's publicized $5 meal combo. A breakfast sandwich and a thing of potato fries for $3, that's a good deal. I think that's probably a good value. But wait, you've got to read this fine print. It's, of course, for a limited time only, as is always, because essentially what they're really desperate to do is they're not really interested in lowering the prices or making things more affordable. I talked about this yesterday with Target kind of going after Walmart by reducing the prices of over 5,000 frequently bought items. Sure, but all that's really telling me is that you could have done this a long time ago and you've just been price gouging. It's not likely that Target is losing money. Wendy's also announced it's rolling out a new sausage breakfast burrito at different locations. A new sandwich, with the company says is inspired by the success of bacon breakfast burrito, offers diners a combination of grilled patty, eggs, and potatoes, cheese sauce. In March, Wendy's unveiled a $1 Dave's single and $2 Dave's double. The promotion, of course, ended last month. Last week, McDonald's confirmed reports that it will introduce a $5 combo at the end of next week. The problem is all these places are not doing any of this crap. They're not making it last long. It's like now that I've gotten older, I shop the deals more. Like I pay attention when soda's on sale and I buy extra soda. I pay attention when the frozen pizzas I like, shout out Connie's, when they're on sale. I am not that loyal. If I see a 5 for $10 on Tombstone pizzas, I'm buying 40 of them, and they're fine. Freshettas are like $7 each now, or $8. It's insane. I could get a pizza cooked for me from Domino's for that same price. Anyway, Starbucks is also desperately trying to win customers back after several deals after reporting decline in foot traffic last quarter. Seattle-based coffee chain is offering users up to 50% off handcrafted drinks if they buy it from 12 to 6 on Fridays in May. Only on Fridays, only from 12 to 6. Again, this is not going to do it. Yeah, it might make a few people at the local office kind of be like, oh, I'm going to go get some Starbucks, get 50% off. Maybe. But the second you go to reorder that same drink on Wednesday and it's $8, people are not stupid. Like, I just, these limited time deals, I just think they're temporary band-aids for a bigger problem. I'm not saying McDonald's is supposed to lose money. I'm not supposed to say, I'm not saying that, Starbucks is supposed to lose money. But what I am saying is that these companies got fat and happy when the economy was good. These companies got fat and happy when everyone had, free coof checks coming from the government, and their workers were deemed essential. So while everyone was locked down at home and all the local restaurants were closed, Guess who was open? McDonald's and Starbucks, coincidentally. This kind of stuff. And ultimately, you have McDonald's now offering free nuggets for one day only. Can you imagine what the drive-thru is going to look like? You see, this weekend, May 22nd, McDonald's is giving away a free 6-piece McNugget when you order through the app, which is exactly what I told you that they were going to do. They're trying to force everybody into the app because you using the app means they get to fire one employee per shift, right? So they can pass those savings on to you. I mentioned the other day, I happened to be at McDonald's because maybe I was and maybe I wasn't hungover, and maybe a McDonald's breakfast sandwich and a Coca-Cola is or isn't the best remedy for that. But I saw there's signs everywhere, 25, 35, 45% off if you use the app, use the app, use the app. Well, I don't want to use the app. I don't want to. Like, I had to uninstall all those apps because I got addicted to door dashing. So I got rid of that. I haven't DoorDash. And then the push notifications are freaking endless. Like, Uber Eats was sending push notifications every day. And I was like, dude, enough. So do I want to download the McDonald's app? No. Is a 6-piece McNugget going to do it? No. You said McDonald's lost, maybe Walmart customers gain. It's going to be every grocery company's gain. Because people are just going to not eat. Chili's will be fine because there's still perceived quality. Chili's, I don't know, Applebee's probably isn't doing that good anymore, but like mid-tier chain restaurants are going to be fine. It's just that the fast food that's been price gouging us for years, they're not going to be fine. And you're going to see this collapse continue throughout the summer, almost certainly. I hope you were informed by this video. If you were, please do leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, please do subscribe or follow down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.